Would you pay $40,000 for a Kia? We're going to see if it's worth it in today's video. I'm going to put a link to the Jerry Steiner Kia in Salt Lake's website in the description down below. Also, I'm going to link to my car buying guide. Let's get into it. Under the hood, we have a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that goes through an 8-speed. Fuel economy is 24 around town, 30 on the highway, with power outputs being 187 horsepower and then 178 pound-feet of torque. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. This one's bright white, so nothing crazy with the coloration. But we do have this new headlight design, which I think is very unique. And this version of the Sportage has lots of nice brush trim, painted trim as well. We also have fog lights in the lower section. So far, it's more premium looking. Our turn wheel setup is 235 by 55 by 19. You got the silver on the outside. It's all blacked out in the center. The fender flares are painted black. Same thing with this trim here on the side. Stuff like the mirror caps and the door handles is body painted. Also keyless entry. So far, I'm not noticing any exposed plastic. They have painted everything. So again, more of a premium appearance. This leads us to the key fob. It's Kia's new fob, which actually illuminates when you lock or unlock it. But yeah, you've got your lock and unlock function, the opening for the hatch, the alarm, and then the remote start feature on the rear. Now, one of the nice things about the Sportage is the cargo area. It is absolutely massive. Again, this is similar in size to a RAV4. We have a 12 volt here in the back, and then we've got this tab on either side to throw down the seats. It is not perfectly flat, but it's relatively flat to the seating area. Of course, this is full power, so I'll just press that and that'll lower the hatch down. Pretty nifty with the whole taillight design here. Parking sensors for the rear, and again, more nice brush trim and painted trim. Let's now pop inside. We've got nice soft touch trim all over the door panel. Cool design for the handle. You got these fancier seats. You got some suede. It's perforated down the center section. Legroom back here is good to have a little storage pocket. We also have vents in the rear, and then you got a little USB port there on the side of the seat. Let's now pop up front. More soft touch in the door panel with the cool handle. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. Down below we've got all of our window controls. This also comes with memory seats. Got more nice trim with the suede here on the front seats. Both the driver and passenger seat have power adjustments. The driver has lumbar. And then we got physical controls for like the stability and the parking brake too. Let's start it up. Got this more squared off design for the steering wheel, and that offset Kia logo is interesting. On the right side, you've got practical controls for the volume, voice command controls. You have your terrain mode select. Over on the left hand side, adaptive cruise control with lane centering, and then your drive mode select. Regular stocks there on the back, and then we do have a full digital gauge cluster here in the center. And if you press the little pages button, it will display different items there in the center depending on what you want to see. And then the modes will also pop up again. You've got the 3 different terrain modes, and then you've got the 3 different drive modes that you can switch between. This does come with a 360 camera system. You have this nice exterior shot with the camera system as well. Now, the infotainment system is connected to the gauge cluster. It's pretty quick to respond. It struggles to pick up my finger. I'm not sure about that, but good system overall. Lots of nice trim there at the top of the dash, down below as well with the vents there. We've got our multi-function climate controls, so you can toggle between radio and climate there, dual zone climate with this. We have some USB-Cs and a wireless phone charging pad. Shifter for the 8-speed. Right next to the shifter, we've got our controls for heated ventilated seats and heated steering wheel. This has this nice storage space that can also double as cup holders. We have physical controls for your hill descent, auto stop, start, parking sensors, your camera button, and your auto hold. It does have a traditional center console, soft touch trim here on the top, and we've got a panoramic sunroof. 2026 Sportage SX-Prestige, total MSRP $40,160. Let's see how this performs. Well, let us set off in the $40,000 Sportage. After this, the only other Sportage that I'm probably going to review for you guys is the off-road version, the X Pro, and then obviously, you know, the hybrid and plug-in hybrid. I'll review those as well, but I don't think those are going to be coming out for some time. You know what I will say though? I've been thinking about the Sportage powertrain situation, and I wonder if they're going to end up doing what Toyota's doing, because with the new RAV4, Toyota is only offering a hybrid, and I'm wondering if Kia's kind of slowly transitioning towards that, because right now they've got 3 powertrains. You got the base 4-cylinder, you got the traditional hybrid, and then you have a plug-in hybrid. So time will tell on that, but for now we still have this 4-cylinder. We'll say these seats are pretty comfortable. Once this has the turn signal camera, I'm guessing it will because it's a loaded up Kia. Yep, turn signal camera. It's always a nice feature. That's pretty seamless with the auto stop start. little bit clunky starting on, but you can always turn that feature off if you don't want it. Now this doesn't have a crazy amount of power, so you do have to wring out the engine a little bit. And again, that's another reason why I think that the hybrid might be what Kia will end up focusing on in the future, because with the hybrid powertrain, you get instant torque from the electric side of things, and so it smooths out the power delivery with the car. Again, this isn't bad. You just kind of gotta, yeah, you feel like you gotta get into it. And the 8-speed does a good job at shifting smoothly and quickly to get you in the part of the power band where you want to be, but yeah, it's noticeable. Yeah, this is a smooth drive. Steering's pretty direct too. Seems like they've done a good job with the overall tuning on that. And you know, cabinet insulation is pretty good, and I will say this interior feels, and for the segment, it's pretty premium feeling. Maybe a little bit more luxe than a RAV4 in some ways. Yeah, nice ride. And I will say, compared to RAV4, they offer more features for less money in the Kia, big time. And Kia, of course, comes with that excellent warranty, and so it's kind of like, man, tempting, right? You get more features for less money, and you get a good warranty. So is the loaded up Sportage worth it? I think, you know, as always, the sweet spot's probably the mid trim with this type of car. But if you do want all the luxury, it is nice. The panoramic sunroof and the turn signal camera and the 360 camera. It doesn't have a camera rear view mirror. That actually is interesting. I'm sure that they'll probably add that down the road. The powertrain's the one thing that I'm kind of like, hybrid might be worth it, just because of the extra torque. And you get better fuel economy, obviously, but yeah, that extra torque just for daily drivability, I think, could definitely change things up quite a bit. So let me know you guys think about the Sportage here with the loaded up trim. $40,000 too much for a Kia? Let me know.